maybe it's a snowball effect. Like he's going to get better. At least let's go.
Definitely going to get better.
Hey, yo, I guess we should start everything off with the wonderful event that I was just at yesterday, for real. Hosted by this guy.
Yeah.
Won't be killing shit, for real. Like, yo, that shit was so dope, yo. I was so proud of y'all niggas, yo. That shit was great, for real. Everybody came up. Everybody was live, supported. Nigga got stone cold stunned. All that shit, for real. That shit was love, bro. Straight like that.
That was a good situation. Definitely appreciate everybody that came there. Holiday shows, 5 holiday shows. Perfect World.
What up, Coach Hall?
May 10th. We ready. Got a good response from the music, so I think we're moving in the right direction.
You got the cover to the joint?
Yeah. Sure do.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out.
Oh, yeah. Rotate. Buy out. That joint. Go get that joint today. Perfect World. Holiday shows. Go get that shit. I just heard the whole thing yesterday, for real. Shit dope. You want one stone cold stunner nigga for real and pour beer everywhere. That's what I was hoping. Oh, damn. That's a better angle. Yeah, that angle's way better, but Lou ain't in it.
In that bitch at all. But it's cool, yo. You know what I mean? Let me do my production thing.
Oh, no, that's cool, though.
Let me just do my production thing. I don't want to really down all up in my face and shit.
I'd have still turned it anyway, yo.
Yeah, I'd have just turned it back.
Yeah, I'd have just turned that shit. Yeah, Phil, you want that? Yeah, you want that money?
Yo was trying to break up the Dudley boys.
Y'all see? Did you see end up watching the fight?
I didn't. I didn't have a chance.
Terrence Crawford, bro. Terrence Crawford, my nigga. Bro, Terrence Crawford is official.
Yeah.
He is official, bro.
I heard he got it done.
But it's a mixture. Last night, I don't want everybody to get too excited. Last night is a mixture. Terrence Crawford being official, and Amir Khan being Mr. Glass.
Amir Khan is definitely. Hey, yo, I can talk for hours about how good Amir Khan is, and I can talk for hours about how bad he is at the same fucking time. Yo, this nigga really is the best, worst boxer in the history of gloves and knuckles. Hey, yo, if this nigga could take a fucking pillow to the face, he would be a solid boxer. But if it's a stiff breeze anywhere, if they open up a window in the arena, he might go to sleep.
Yeah, yo.
Brief recap on how the fight went.
Bruh. All right, look. Fight. All right, you know how I kept saying all week, like, yo, this nigga, Amir Khan chin is like fine china, porcelain, crystal, any other soft, easily breakable object that you want to name. But the fight start, right? He come out that bitch same way how he always do. Sharp jabs, combos, for real. He actually looked solid. And then he got hit once in the first round. His legs was noodles for the rest of the fight. Like, it was crazy. I mean, it went to 5. All right, look. Round by round, Terrence Crawford won every round up till then. But then, I guess Amir Khan wanted to find an easy way out. And what's the name? Caught him with it was a low blow, but hit him in his leg. He hit him in his nuts. Hit him in his leg. And Yo said he couldn't continue from that shit. Yeah, he was getting his ass whooped.
So how does that work?
They stopped the fight.
Okay.
It's a TKO.
So let me give you.
But he was trying to get the disqualification or the no contest.
Cheatham gave a very eloquent and thoughtful analytic breakdown of that fight. I'm gonna give my version. Terrence Crawford went out there, saw he was fighting Mr. Glass in the first round. It was like, damn, these niggas paid for this. I want to keep him around a little bit longer, but not exactly take him out. And then at some point, Amir Khan was like, I'm going to throw my nuts in the way of a punch and then try to get him out of there.
Crazy. Hey, yo, show enough, like, I kind of was on Amir Khan's side for like a fraction of a second because he got hit, right? He got wobbled. Normally, Amir Khan goes straight to sleep like we turned off the light switch. But he got wobbled. They gave him his little 9 count for real. He got up, shook it off for real, kept fighting. The fight didn't end until he started actually coming on a little bit for real towards when he quit. It just I guess he was like, no, that was my good shit. Sorry. Like, I really feel like he was like, nope, I tried all my good shit. I'm out. Y'all see y'all later for real. Like, yo, Terrence Crawford official, yo, I don't want to see him fight nobody else but Earl. Easy. Like, I mean, I think I want to see the Danny Garcia fight too.
I want to see. This is bad, but it's only because I don't like him. I want to see the Keith Thurman fight.
The fight.
Keith Thurman.
The fight ended in the 6th round, Coach. It ended in the 6th round. But yeah, like I feel like he is going to fillet Keith Thurman. Like if he ever get in the ring with Keith Thurman, he's gonna beat the fuck out Keith Thurman.
That's why I want to see it, sir.
I want to see it, but I don't want to see it because I don't want to see Keith Thurman fight no more. Honestly,
you don't want to see no time get wasted.
Yeah, I don't want to see Keith Thurman fight no more. What?
You don't want to see Keith Thurman fight
no more. No, because I feel like he's scared for real. He just buying time right now. He understands what's going on, and it's a coming of ages right now in that welterweight division. And he was the shit until all these little young dudes start popping up. And I think he just buying his time for real. He getting all these little knick-knack injuries, all these little, my hand hurt, and then my elbow was hurt, and then my shoulder was hurt. So then I just got the surgery, but now I got a severe hangnail, and then I just got the surgery on my severe hangnail. And guess what? I got an ingrown toenail. Like, it's like, bro, yo, like he dropped one of the titles. I think it was the IBF. He still got the WBO. And it's like, bro, he just defended it against somebody. He looked horrible. It was a no-name. It was supposed to be his turn-up fight. And it ended up being a fight.
You know what he doing? He trying to wait for that Manny Pacquiao lottery.
I mean, yeah, I dig you.
He trying to get that Pac-Man. He trying to get that Pac-Man lottery for that Pac-Man lottery to go away, and they don't know what the economic stabilization of boxing will be.
And the crazy thing is, he probably will be the one to fight Pacquiao because Pacquiao don't want it. This going to be his last fight. You think he want to fight somebody that he feel like he can't? He don't want to fight Earl. Earl got in the ring after the Pacquiao fight, called him out, and Pacquiao was like, yeah. And then the next day put out a list of the niggas that he want to fight. 5 people. And guess who wasn't on that list? Yo, Earl. Like, man, he want to fight. And Keith Thurman was number 1.
Yo.
He want to fight. He want the easy joint.
And if I'm Keith Thurman, I want the payday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm looking for the payday, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to see Keith Thurman though. Honestly, Keith Thurman and Pacquiao fight.
I don't want to watch Pacquiao.
Keith Thurman and Pacquiao fight. I'm gonna watch it just because I love when people fighting each other. But at the same time, nah, bro, that shit ain't gonna be worth no money. That shit better come on ESPN or Fox. Or it better not be It better not be no money. You better try to charge me for that bullshit. That shit better come on fucking UPN.
They are the exact opposite of a good UFC fight for me. Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao is the equivalent of me not caring who win or voting for both of them to win just because I don't like them. Rather than me doing it because I do like both of them.
I don't got an issue with Pacquiao.
I don't like Pacquiao.
Pacquiao just old. Actually,
Pacquiao bullshitted with that fucking Floyd fight for too long. And everybody tried to blame that shit.
They bullshitted. It wasn't just Pacquiao. They bullshitted. Hey, yo, look at Leonard Ellerbe and how he carries shit right now for real. Like, it's not like they stopped. They still do the same thing. They pick fights and they make strategic moves to make money.
The fight was on the table at 60-40 because you don't 50-50 with Floyd because Floyd brings in way more money than you do. So you shouldn't deserve the 50-50 with Floyd. So that shouldn't even be an issue if you're thinking about fighting Floyd because he brings in way more money than you. So they shouldn't have made that an issue. And then it was the blood test thing. So
the blood test thing was a big issue.
No, but at first it was the money. I don't care about a blood test. And then it was the blood test. And then it was the money again. Pacquiao kept switching back and forth. What his problem was with fighting. And it's like, yo, it's a standard Floyd Mayweather fight contract, bro. Like, matter of fact, it's way better than standard because you're getting 60-40. And you got to go through a blood test like he did his 3 previous fighters.
I can understand why he wanted the 50 split, though, for real, because he about to come with all the Philippines on one plane.
Yeah, and that's still not going to equal up to everything that Floyd brings. So
Pacquiao is a big money. It's a reason why Earl keep calling him out.
No,
he's a big money fight.
He's a big money fight to everybody.
For anybody.
Except Floyd Mayweather. Because you got to think about it like this. Floyd is going to he wouldn't have made $300 million like he did off of that fight. But he made $100 million a fight no matter what. Pacquiao wasn't making that kind of money. Like, Floyd was the bigger draw. So, yes, 60-40 is right. Like, Pacquiao made a whole bunch of excuses that didn't make sense within actually having a problem with fighting.
Yeah, I'd be like 49-51. Fuck is you talking
That's
about?
what I'm gonna do.
I'm the man where I'm from too.
You know what Pacquiao sounded like? Pacquiao sounded like me having to fight John Jones. I'm gonna find a reason to come up with not to fight you. Nah, yo, you want a 99-1 split? Nah, yo, I'm not gonna be able to do the 99-1 split. Nah, I'm not even gonna be able to take all 99 and give you one for real. I don't like how that works. We're gonna have to argue about the numbers.
I'm just saying, yo, I just think that they both did it. Like, you know, at that late in Floyd career, he wasn't trying to get no super wreck. He was trying to make money, just like how he is now. Like you can look at how he fought Pacquiao for real. He wanted the easy scrap for real.
I mean, Pacquiao.
He waited to the opportune time, yo. They both was older.
This is opinionated. Well, I mean, Floyd was older than Pacquiao, so I don't put too much into that. This is opinionated. But
and Pacquiao moved up like 8 weight classes.
That's what I was about to say. At any point in Floyd's career, that would have been that fight. Like that fight, I don't think yo would have bothered Floyd at all.
Who? Pacquiao?
At any point in Floyd's career. Not younger Floyd.
I mean, no, I'm not arguing that he would have won. I think for whatever reason that they were scared of each other.
I don't think Floyd was scared of him. I think that was narrative. Yeah.
I don't think it was narrative. I think that they were scared of each other for real. Boxers is gonna say the politically correct answer. They're gonna come out that bitch and be like, yeah, nigga, I fuck him up. Yeah, he a whore. He got bad footwork. I'm faster. I'm prettier. I'm this. I'm that. But at the same time, like they don't be rushing to get in the ring with each other for real. Like why does Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence thing take it so long for real? Like I don't think they be rushing to see each other.
Well, that's different from the Floyd and Pacquiao.
No, it's not. It's really the same thing for real. They trying to build the fight up to make it something.
Floyd
like
Pacquiao
make it bigger.
Situation was already Money in the Bank for like 6 years before they even did it.
No, Money in the Bank mean the contract is signed.
No,
they just was talking about it the same way they doing this Errol Spence.
No, when I say Money in the Bank, the difference between Floyd and Pacquiao fighting and Errol Spence in Terrence Crawford fighting is 80% of the world don't know who the fuck Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are. Like Floyd and Pacquiao was just a check waiting to be written.
But yeah, they had to build it to that. They was about to that check. They took 5 years to write that check. And that's what I'm saying. We on the second year of them writing the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford check. Like it took them, like they just was talking about, like they were about the same age that Manny Pacquiao and Floyd was when they started talking about them fighting.
Yeah, but Floyd wasn't in his prime when the talks with Pacquiao even got big.
No, yeah. What you mean, Floyd? Who wasn't in their prime? Floyd they both were in their prime when they was talking about that shit, and they fought outside of their prime. And it seemed like right now, Terrence Crawford, 31. How old is Errol? 28?
Errol Spence like 20, 29, 20,
See,
30,
yeah. See, look, and watch. They probably not going to fight till they 34. Straight like that. That's how it happened, yo.
I don't know, yo. Floyd prime seemed like, for me, when I think
his
about
prime was early.
No, when I think about Floyd prime, I think about like
money.
I think about money. No, I kind of think about Pretty Boy.
Hey, yo, what's the prime of a nigga that never lost?
Dang that.
Bars. But bars. That was bars. Outside of being dingworthy, that was bars. But nah, yo, you know that nigga looked better when he was like.
Nah, he just fought smarter for real. Like I think Floyd could still fight the way he was fighting then. I just think that his hands was breaking on him. Then not to mention, like, it's easy for boxers to get punch drunk, yo. Like he just he started fighting more defensive.
No, I'm saying you can't even tell me you in your prime when your hands is breaking. Like after your hands start breaking,
his hands was breaking his whole career.
It was breaking early, yeah.
His hands breaking his whole career. He just got. That's what the first they called him. McGregor said to him, "It's like, oh, you little brittle ass hands. Like you can't do nothing. Little ass, soft ass hands."
Was it the Oscar De La Hoya 24/7 when that nigga dumped his hands in the Lake of Minnetonka and shit? You remember that shit? He dumped his hands in.
I don't know.
Yo, he dumped his hands in this shit and pulled it out. His hands looked like they was ivory. I was like, yo, that has to be illegal. Like,
I don't know.
Like, what type of advanced shit Floyd on? But yeah, I remember his hands breaking, but I don't know. It seemed like they started with that Floyd Pacquiao talk late, and then it happened even later.
Shakur Stevenson won and called out everybody. Tank everybody, called out everything.
I mean,
I don't think he ready right now, but I respect the young man. That little nigga ballsy. He like, yeah, fuck all y'all. I'm the shit. I'm the best defensive fighter. I'm the next Floyd. My temp look nice. Nigga, my barber the shit too. So yeah, that's what's up. He want the smoke, yo. That nigga is McLovin in part 2.
Fuck the DJs, nigga.
He for what he did, I think he looked good last night for real, but it wasn't really spectacular. He picked the nigga apart, and it's like he probably gonna be able to pick everybody apart, but he's still not strong yet. He don't put a nigga out of there.
Yeah, I mean, that comes with time. He's still, how old is Shaquille Stevenson now?
Probably 20 what?
Yeah, man, he still got like 4 more years till he get to that full man body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But to be calling out Tank, Tank still young too. Tank is gonna get stronger. Like to be calling out Tank right now, you might as well stand in front of a real Tank.
Facts. But I mean, Tank probably won. I mean, I know Lomo don't want that, but Tank probably won. Go ahead and get that out the way soon. And you know what I mean? Get that big money. I
don't think they Loma people. Bob Arum said that Floyd and them ain't ready. He said Floyd won't let it happen. Like he said it the last fight for real. No, hold up. Yeah, he said it the last fight for real. He was like, what am I supposed to do? He was like, Tank's people keep saying he's not ready. So I can't make him make the fight.
Hey. Anytime, I'm not gonna call Bob Arum a liar. But what I will say is, if he says Floyd within the statement that he's making, he's probably lying. Or telling his version that he wants everybody to believe because him and Floyd have such a terrible fucking relationship.
Somebody got to be lying. It's the same thing with this. Like, did you hear when Terrence Crawford and Terrence Crawford people said the same thing? Like, they just not trying to sign no fight with us. They don't want us to have no big fights. Like, I think he I can't remember the dude's name. But he was saying that every time one of his fighters come up to face one of theirs, they make him run through a whole bunch of red tape. So it's kind of what's going on with the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford thing for real. Like, what's the name? Timothy Bradley was like, man, make it happen. Like, both sides are saying they want to fight. Both fighters say they want to fight. So at that point, why is the fight getting held up? It's the niggas it's the niggas behind the fighters.
Bob Arum and Floyd Mayweather got a terrible fucking relationship. Even after they just broke all that bread on a Manny fight, they still got a bad relationship, and they not gonna get together. And those promoters and those promotional companies is the problem with boxing.
I mean, I agree. And that's always been the problem, the politics behind the boxing. At the same time, when both the fighters are saying, hey, yo, I want to fight him. I fuck him up. And then the other one's like, yeah, nigga, I want to see you try. What's up? Like, nigga, make that shit happen. Stop all this bullshit for real. Stop all this fucking red tape. Make that shit happen. Jeez. I hate the politics of boxing, and honestly, it's happening in the UFC now too. But you just can't. You gotta love it.
That's why I like
it's boxing.
Though, yo. That's why I like to be. I never pick my fights. I just fight whoever they put in front of me. And Dustin Poirier is okay. He's a good fighter, but I had to beat him up because he had to beat up tonight.
That's not true though. They gotta pick their fights in a certain way for real, because if you think about it, like since Khabib been in the UFC, he had 6 fights in the UFC, and he fought Michael Johnson, a nigga that they know is a stand-up nigga, and he's a pure wrestler. So they pretty much was like, yeah, yo, you should go ahead and control yo. And then everybody else after that was straight stand-up niggas. Up until even Conor.
Is that Khabib picking or is that the UFC picking?
I mean, I think it's a little of both. I think the UFC was like, oh, this nigga got 20, he's 20-0 before we even got to him. We should help facilitate this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Dana White, all right, look at Israel Adesanya, right? Like, Israel Adesanya had a real tough fight against a dude on the ground. And his next fights was against stand-up dudes. Like, Dana White if he see a cash cow, he try to help. You feel me? Like, he gonna milk it dry for real.
Yeah, I don't think what Khabib was saying is that even if that's the case, like, he takes who Dana give him.
I mean,
he Dana come with somebody and I take him.
All right, well, what about the Tony Ferguson joint, right? Remember, he was scheduled to fight Tony Ferguson. And then Nah, he like yo passed out. Yo got hospitalized twice to fighting Tony Ferguson trying to make weight, but it ain't happened to him since. That don't seem like he kind of ducked him a little bit.
Or that could seem like that was supposed to be his fourth fight in the UFC, and he was getting used to making that weight.
No, that don't sound right.
It doesn't.
No, because he ain't fighting no other weight class to be used to making that weight. He always fought at 155.
They say he always struggled to make weight though.
Yeah, but why is he not struggling to make weight now? And then why they scheduled to fight the Tony Ferguson fight 4 different times and it never happened? Seems like they kind of scared of each other. Seems like they scared of each other. Seems like they don't want to fucking fight each other. Because it's really the perfect fight for both of them. You got a wrestling dude that want to be on top, and you got a Brazilian jiu-jitsu dude that take a bunch of punishment that wants to be on the bottom. They both gonna be in their wheelhouse. Like I think they both know they the yin and yang to each other for real. And I don't think they want to test it out. Like, they want to get a couple more wins for all that shit go down.
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson, Tony Ferguson had a hard ass time, yo. Like, he really they just gave him an interim title fight when he already got that motherfucker. He never even lost. Like, Yoda had the interim title or supposed to been getting it like damn near twice. And yo still ain't got no title shot. They be ducking yo. And then now, this nigga got, they say he might got that CTE shit. He going crazy shit like jumping out the car and running into the woods and stuff like that. Like now, niggas probably do want to fight him now. He losing his mind. Like they did Tony Ferguson 11, dirty. 11 what?
UFC fight.
Who was the 11?
The first one was, hold on. The first one was Shaloris.
Don't know that nigga.
Second one was Tabao. This was 2012.
Hey yo, all them niggas sound like the niggas who he was fighting when he was in Dagestan.
I'm looking at.
He was 20-0 in Dagestan.
I'm looking at UFC on. I'm looking at what the ones was like the events. UFC Fight Night, UFC 148, UFC on FX. Tavares, Trujillo.
Yeah, I don't know none of them niggas.
Haley, Dos Anjos, you know him?
No, I don't. I know the last name. I recognize the last name Dos Anjos. That ain't what's the name Dos? That ain't the 171 Dos Anjos. Them niggas is just some Brazilian niggas. Last name Dos Anjos. Yo said, yeah, yo, Consuela.
Well,
like, nah, nigga, that's just something.
Dos Anjos, don't you?
Rafael Dos Anjos. Rafael Dos Anjos fight 171.
And then before Khabib lost.
That is Rafael Dos Anjos. Damn. Dos Anjos done got a lot of losses for real.
But like,
yo fought 2 niggas named Dos Anjos. That's crazy.
But yeah, yo, like straight up, could be tough. I don't know. I just want to see him fight more. And he don't seem like he trying to take no time off, and he really trying to go away neither. So after he get off his little
Ramadan.
Yeah, Ramadan.
They said that this shit wasn't even this shit ain't even about the suspension for real. He don't fight during Ramadan anyway, so he got a suspension for I think 7 months. But I think into like the last month of his suspension or the last 2 months of his suspension or one of them joints is like Ramadan. So he don't normally fight during that shit anyway, and then he got to have a training camp. So he really not having a suspension. He chilling. He just had a fight. He got a 9-month suspension. He probably wouldn't have fought till the 6th month of that shit anyway. And then it's Ramadan. You dig what I'm saying? Then he got to have a training camp. Like, hey, he didn't get suspended. That shit was just a vacation, slick ass way to say vacation. You just was watching Shakur?
Yeah, I was.
You watched the highlights? Or you watched?
I watched the highlights.
Yeah, yo slick for real.
Yeah, there's more highlights of him than anybody else. I mean, than our guy, bro.
Let's shoot him off real quick.
The other dude, Timofeo Lopez, looked good too for real.
34?
Yeah, no, the other dude that fought last night.
Like after him.
Yeah.
Wow, they must have been on the Steve side. I like he definitely was having interest.
But let's shoot him off real quick.
What
about Uber Knees, nigga?
Uber Knees.
Yeah, nigga. Alistair Uber Knees, nigga.
Nigga, fuck him. Who did he beat, Lou?
He beat Alexi.
Pronounce his name.
He beat Alexi Olenek.
Nigga, that wasn't who he fought. Name somebody that Alexi Olenek beat. Name one nigga he beat.
Kelly Olenek, Mo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He beat those. That's how you get all the Olenics running around. I don't care how you spell it.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Fuck that.
Yo.
That nigga sorry, yo. That nigga sorry, yo.
He ain't lose.
Okay, he lost the last 4.
He ain't lose the last 4, yo. He'll never really lose.
Hey, yo, he got
4 in a row, yo.
he got the 2 most brutal knockouts I've ever seen in my life, back to back. He died twice. You seen what you was there when he fought Francis? Did we just get cut off?
No.
I can't hear me.
You can't hear you?
Nope. Can't hear me. I can hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh no, it's short.
I can hear you in my headphone.
Well, I can't hear me in mine, my nigga.
Yeah, well,
And he can't hear me in his. It's cutting in and out for real.
I hate you.
Yeah, nah, yo, it's shortened.
Hello.
But yeah, yo, yeah, yo, that nigga Overeem a fucking bum for real. Like, I don't be wanting to see him. That nigga old now too. His claim to fame is beating Brock Lesnar. Like, Brock Lesnar old ass about to come back and still can't beat Overeem, so it ain't even no point in talking about him. Why can I hear the music in my headphones and I can't hear my voice?
I don't know. That's weird. I can definitely hear you.
I can hear you.
Headphones. Say it again.
It's coming. It's now. I can hear it now. Yeah. Yeah, that shit. Like, I don't be wanting to hear about that nigga for real. I want to see what's up with they been talking about this John Jones Israel Adesanya shit for real. Them niggas beefing back and forth. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
But I like the fact that Israel still said, "Yo, I'm not doing it until I'm ready." So he know.
They'll say, I'm gonna fuck John Jones.
When I'm ready. Which means I know right now when I'm ready time.
Hey yo, I like how confident he said it. He said, yeah, you know, my goal was to get this title, and now my goal is to fuck up John Jones. I'm like, dang, like, he believe that. Like, I don't think he's gonna do it, but
yeah, I don't make it true.
I like his confidence though. That nigga cool with me.
Like at a distance. Okay. You should do well. What you gonna do when John Jones decide he don't want to have distance with you no more?
I mean, yeah.
Like what you gonna do when John Jones decides, you know what?
That nigga better be practicing ground game right now, this second. That nigga should be in New Zealand, try and put a nigga in the fucking crucifix right now with some shit like that, an armbar.
Why people I want
Okay.
like want to hate each other, yo. Okay, niggas just get along.
Yo, you like fighters, yo. Fighters want to fight each other.
Yo, that seems like why hate each other, yo. Niggas, like, how come I can't just get a couple people that I like to be like Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley? That's a fight I actually want to see that I'm not going to see.
See, I don't like that. They like Anderson Silva and John Jones was cool. I'd have paid, nigga, I'd have named my child Anderson Jones, for real. Like, I'd have named my daughter John Silva to see that fight.
Like, yo.
That would have been a bad idea.
It might have been for real, but I want to see the fight.
You would have been forever found by the name Long John Silver.
Oh shit!
I thought about it as soon as you said that'd be a bad idea. I was like, wow.
Yeah. You would set the kid up for failure.
I mean, nah, Jada know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and all that shit for real. She gonna be whooping ass. Ain't nobody gonna pick her on, bug.
She gonna be not Jada.
Nigga just had to pay for Jiu-Jitsu today. Nigga, she gonna be nice. She gonna be nice.
But yeah, yo, so going into these playoffs and these niggas deciding to jump from
Who just got put out? I mean,
You know, scrap. That's a mini scrap. It wasn't a real scrap. But who was playing? Philly and Brooklyn was playing. Jimmy Butler and Dudley got ejected.
so they gonna be suspended again?
I don't know.
You get ejected, you can't play again the next game.
In the playoffs, I believe that is true, or it may depend on your tech count. Like, you know how sometimes if your tech count,
Hey, yo, somebody look that up for me, yo.
get up to yeah, I go ahead.
Because I would think that they'd be suspended for real. That's tough, yo.
Because what happened with Draymond Green was his tech count. It wasn't about him getting ejected.
I thought if you get ejected a game in the playoffs, you gotta miss the next game.
I'm not sure. I know that if your tech count rolls over into the playoffs and Draymond is dead, and his tech count was high enough where
I've heard that before. Rasheed had that one year.
Yeah, his tech count was high enough where he got suspended a game for the playoffs because of his tech count. LeBron picked to do that shit at the right time. That was some old.
Man, Draymond be trying to sidekick a nigga in his nuts all the time, for real. Like, don't nobody got time to be dealing with that.
But Draymond getting suspended that time was some selfish shit that I appreciate LeBron did.
Oh.
Good job.
Oh,
Like, I appreciated the fuck out of that. LeBron get that nigga out of there for that game. It might not have made a difference anyway because it's probably still going to beat him in 7. But you still just like change the aspect of the series to your team. You know what I mean? That was some good leadership on the part of LeBron at one time.
KG or Giannis at 25?
No, nigga!
Here we go.
KG at 25 or Giannis at 25?
Giannis at 25.
I don't know.
Blasphemy!
I don't know, yo.
Blasphemy!
I don't know, yo. KG was different, yo. I mean, I don't think their games was really that similar. Like, they both could do a lot of the same shit, but KG played more like a big man. For the most,
and that's why I won't say Giannis. But the problem is, the reason why I don't even like this conversation when you brought it up the other day is that sometimes Giannis just decide to be a big man. And when Giannis decide to be a big man, yo don't look like he that skinny.
It's gonna eventually happen too. The older he get, the more he gonna start to be like, nah, I'm just gonna stay down here and fuck them up.
Like, yo, I done seen him in the same game do a step back 3, jump from the free throw line, and catch a dumbass high Shaquille O'Neal style pass, put his back to the basket, spin around and dunk it. I was just like, yo, who is this person?
You think KG could guard Giannis?
No.
I do. I think he could.
That
nigga played till he was 40 just because he could play defense.
What do we call guarding Giannis stuff? Like you say, hold him to less than 30 points, yeah. Hold him to less than 20 points? No.
Yeah, I think he can hold him to 20 and under.
There's not a person in the league history that could probably hold him less than 20 points.
He gonna make him shoot, yo.
For no reason. He gonna get foul calls. That step, that long ass step. It's almost like nobody can keep up with that long ass step.
KG was just as athletic though. Easy.
Yo, KG strides was long, yo. I don't think I ever seen nobody like Giannis. Like, it seemed like they might be the same height, but Giannis got a 3-inch body and he all arms and legs.
Niggas wasn't Euro stepping like that when KG was 25.
Yeah, I know. But
so like
if Giannis at 25, you gonna take something out of his game. If you take it out of his game, then yeah, KG would.
No, I'm not saying take it out. I'm just saying that nigga, he can, like, just because he wasn't doing it don't mean he wasn't capable of doing it. He just never did that move.
No, I'm not saying, I'm saying guarding it though. I don't think that nobody's like stopping him from getting 20 because between the free throws that you're gonna get and the couple buckets you know he gonna get because he gonna catch you a couple times. I done seen this nigga.
But he still got a guard KG on the other end.
I know, but you said
do I feel like
20? Yeah. I don't think nobody holds Giannis under 20 if Giannis decides he want to get 20. Now, if he decides he want to pass that game, which he also does, maybe. But
hey, yo, they kind of did this. They kind of do the same shit. I think Giannis score a little bit more. You dig what I'm saying? But they do pretty much the same thing. Giannis got more of a green light than KG ever had. Like if KG, like in the All-Star game when KG used to play, he used to bring the ball down court, chop niggas up for real, drive and shit like that for real. Like when you playing within the offense, they wasn't letting him do all that shit. They wasn't giving him that much free reign. Giannis, they just be like, here, take the ball. Go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, yo came in the league as a big ass fucking point guard. Like that's he a scary person. I'm just saying that Kevin Garnett could have been equally as scary if they'd allowed that. Big guys play like big guys did.
It's a whole different era of basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you're speaking for something that really can't never. If you trying to compare something that's different. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but we compared two dudes from two different eras, for real. We saying KG at 25 and Giannis at 25. Only point I'm trying to make is if you put KG in this era at 25, he gonna do the moves that these niggas is doing. So therefore, he's gonna be something like a Giannis.
I don't get. That's not what I think though. When people say stuff like that, I think about KG at age 25 coming to this era and doing the same shit he was doing. I'm not thinking about what he is capable of doing. I'm thinking about what he did.
Nah, that's the point I'm trying to make. They came in like they do the same shit. KG and bring the ball down court and do all that shit for real. It's just that now it's a little bit more free reign. Everybody's allowed to do a little bit more. So if KG coaches wouldn't have been like, hey yo, tone it down. Honestly, if Shaq coaches wouldn't have been like, hey yo, get your ass under that damn rim and stay there. Shaq probably would have been like a Giannis too. Are you crazy? Shaq at Orlando was like Giannis, a bigger, faster, athletic, younger Giannis.
Faster than who?
Giannis. Go look at Shaq Orlando. That's why Shaq just said something about him being in Orlando. Was like, yo, he might be the next me. He said that his coaches wouldn't let him do that stuff. He said he could do all that shit.
I mean, yeah, you always say shit like that. Like I was held back. I didn't get my full potential off. Everybody feel like they can do more. That's what a great.
Hey yo, look up Cheech. Look up the All-Star game where Michael Jordan and Shaq playing one-on-one. They like joking around. And Shaq get his nigga a fucking move and had yo like
I see that shit.
Like all the way, he's spinning all the way, had yo moving. Like if Shaq was 6'6", he would still be in the NBA. That's the second one right there. If Shaq was 6'6", he'd still be in it. He'd still be in the NBA. He wasn't in the NBA just because he was big. He was skilled as fuck. It's just that big guys had to play like big guys. It wasn't no stretch fours and 3-point shooting centers and shit like that. That shit was ugly. Well, yeah, I mean, it was some of them for real.
But shit, like, don't get me wrong, but Giannis,
Shaq just gonna make him shoot that shit.
Like,
watch the shit. Watch the spin again. Oh no, that's after that.
I mean, I've seen this.
Hey yo, and watch how Shaq used to run the fucking floor, yo. Shaq was a phenomenal athlete. He wasn't that big guy at the Cavaliers.
But Giannis is different athletically, yo.
Giannis wasn't as big as Shaq. But pound for pound, Shaq was probably more athletic than Giannis.
Pound for pound, maybe. Because he had so much.
Man, what? Look at Michael Jordan like, ugh, you got boy. That was nice. I'm like, okay, man. Yeah, yo, but he still got the fuck out of him.
Shaq was nice.
Hey, yo, pull up Shaq highlights, yo.
Shaq, but at the same time, like Shaq's one of my favorite players. Don't get me wrong.
Shaq Orlando.
The Giannis, like it's a whole different.
It's a different leash. Like if you would have, I'm sure if you would have let that shit say 24, 15, and 28. 24, 15, which is assists, and 28 rebounds.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's fucking sick for real. Giannis wasn't as good as Shaq. It just looked different. Like Shaq was just as athletic, yo. Yo had bounce, all that shit. Yo used to run the floor. Yo used to break that bitch down court.
Yeah, yo, but that's.
Yeah, Cheech.
I think the difference is, and everybody be like Giannis long, but Giannis wingspan ain't even that crazy.
I ain't even talking about the ball Shaq. I'm talking about the Shaq with the fade.
But Giannis wingspan ain't even that crazy.
What is it?
7'3".
Damn, yo got Joe's wingspan.
Like, it's not even that crazy. It's legs, yo. We didn't see this nigga take 3 steps from half court and dunk it. And when he take his 3rd step from half court, he's at regular dunking space. It's not even like a far dunk.
These are not highlights, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is.
I don't
This shit
know
say
why.
pure magic, and he just fucked. Yo,
Yo,
bang the nigga.
bang.
Yep. Those was highlights. That was a highlight. Shaq banged the shit out of Joe. I ain't even never seen that fight before. Yeah, top 10 magic plays. Let's see what that is. Charles Barkley hit him with the throw the basketball scoop combination. Yo had to catch the basketball, and when his attention was diverted to the basketball, he scooped him, took him to the top floor.
Yo would have never thought to just begin off his conversation with that punch like he did with Charles Barkley, like he did with Shoto with Charles Barkley. Yo started off his conversation about his anger with a punch. He turned around like, bitch, I'm Shaquille O'Neal.
Remember when Shaq tried to hit that nigga Brad Miller? Yo wound up from like the basement. Jesus Christ.
I remember when, was it Martin Madsen that threw the basketball at Shaq after Shaq dunked on him, similar to that dunk we just saw? Yo, that shit was hilarious, yo.
Yeah, Shaq had already started getting big right there.
Person.
That's why Kobe ain't like Shaq for real. He said he wouldn't stay in shape.
Yeah, but at the same time, Kobe Shaq was still gonna get you a ring. Shut up.
Yeah, nah, he always was tripping about that shit for real. I'll take any of the Shaqs that you won't give me. Even the Cleveland one for real.
I'm not taking the big cactus. I'm sorry.
I'll take all them motherfuckers.
I'm not taking
that's
the
a
big
set.
cactus.
Hey, yo, that's a set. If you got Kendrick Perkins on your team, at what had him at that time, you would have took Shaq.
Yo, Kendrick Perkins is really just like a real cheap technical foul.
See, if he'd have knew the Euro right there, yo would have Euroed on his ass. He just said, nah, nigga, I can jump.
That's definitely a whole different Shaq right there.
Yeah, that's young, fast.
Shaq used to bring the ball down court sometimes. That's what I'm trying to tell you, yo. He was different. Like, Shaq was, he wasn't never skinny, but compared, he was skinny.
He was leaner,
Yeah.
So what y'all think about Phoenix saying that they they would rather have Ja Morant than Zion Williams?
I would rather them. That makes more sense for them. They just got DeAndre Ayton last year.
Yeah.
He's a stud. Yo is tough. Then you got
Booker.
Then you got Devin Booker. And then what's his name? Josh, what's his name? The defensive dude with the bush. Well, he cut his head.
Yeah.
But he with the Kansas. And they need a point guard. Josh Jackson. And they need a point guard. They need somebody. Yo wants to pass the ball. Then not to mention, when he don't want to pass the ball, he can shoot that bitch from any goddamn way and dunk on your fucking ass.
Now.
You know what I'm saying, yo? Pull up Ja Morant, please.
Ja Morant, yeah. Now, Mr. GM.
Yeah.
Mr. Got Bars, the GM.
Yeah.
If you are the number 2, do you make that trade you know that they gonna offer you to get Zion instead of Ja Morant? Because they gonna want Ja Morant anyway. They gonna go 1 and 2. Are you going to take the deal that you know they're going to offer and try to hit you with the charge of like a late first round pick next year or second round next year to switch positions?
No, I just draft Zion. If I got the number 1 pick,
Yeah.
I draft Ja Morant first.
Well, Phoenix got the number 1 pick, but you know they're going to try to make something happen with it.
Yeah.
They're not just going to take, I don't think it's that easy of a choice to take Ja Morant when you can trade Zion Williams for a whole lot of future.
Yeah. And then people gonna want to cash in on that bag for real.
Yeah, yo.
Look at yo. He like West. Hey, yo, rewind this shit a little bit, yo.
Russell Westbrook with a jumper.
He Russell Westbrook and Steve Nash together.
Make it big, Chief, if you can.
Can
you?
The little square right there.
I know that, but give me a second. Gotta make sure y'all losing
Nah, shit going on right now. Just watching it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody.
Damn.
Yeah, yo.
Yo, that nigga nasty, yo. I would. Hey,
Nigga,
yo,
now I care what Ja thinks at a time like this.
Yeah.
This is the only time I'm going to care what Ja thinks.
Hey, yo, he led the NCAA in points and assists.
That's tough.
And he like a walking triple double, yo. He be getting 10 rebounds easy. And he strap up, be blocking shots and all that shit.
Finish at the rim.
I think he's gonna have a longer career than Zion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zion seemed like he gonna be a whole lot of damage, yo.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Yo, it seemed like he put up a hammock in midair for real and chilled on it for a second.
Oh, he did the Russell Westbrook rock the baby on him, yo.
It was fly.
Yeah, yo.
No jump, no highs, pictures, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yo.
He just seemed like a safer choice for real. Like it's not that I think Zion gonna be trash.
I think he's gonna be trash. I think he's gonna be injured.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be too athletic for his body.
Yeah, nice.
Like he a different player. Ja tough, yo.
The Suns need him more.
I think every team in the NBA needs that player's archetype more than they need Zion Williams' player's archetype.
Yo, look where he pulling that shit from.
Like they need his archetype more than they need Zion Williamson's archetype on every team in the NBA. But he don't have the height that Zion Williamson got. In the body.
That was
behind the back and then the body.
That was disgusting, yo. That was absolutely disgusting.
Yo would have did this Alabama college section. So
I think he would have, yo. He'd have just started shooting that bitch a little bit more.
Yeah.
And hey, yo, he be getting that fat boy some easy buckets on the team. They got a fat boy on their team.
Yeah, yo.
Like yo be getting yo some easy ass buckets, but I like yo though. I think the fat boy can hoop though.
You know who
Woo. Yeah, yo, he'd be perfect for the Suns, yo.
Mm.
And then that means Devin Booker can just start playing off the ball and just be a two like how he wants, because you know he be having to play the point guard sometimes and all that shit.
Damn, damn.
Yo, that was the easiest bucket he probably ever got in his life, yo.
His assist game is crazy.
Yeah, yo, he gonna fuck the league up, yo.
Just watch.
And look, Eric, like the people that don't believe in him is kind of saying like, oh, he went to Murray State and they're a small college. But if you think about it, like the last few years, the dude, the point guard that come out the small college, or these dudes that's been coming out these small colleges, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Steph Curry, you think what I'm saying? Like they been fucking shit up. That's the fat boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been fucking shit up. Like them small schools, I guess they get to play more and they get a little bit more refined, like offensively, 1-on-1, I guess. But they've been fucking shit up. What school Damian Lillard went to? It was something crazy. I know what it is, I just can't think of it.
What the fuck school did Damian Lillard go to?
What's this?
It was a 2-word small school.
Hold up, I got my phone right now. I can look.
Yo, put it on your phone, man.
Hold up.
Everybody got all these phones.
Yeah, I hate that I couldn't remember it though. Y'all feel like my brain should be in my head and not in my hand.
I know. I'm too. The one over there is open. Weaver State.
Yeah.
It should make my energy a little bit lower.
Yeah, Weaver State for real.
But yeah, yo. They're talking about the NBA's ratings is down for the playoffs this year.
Nah, niggas just got different ways to watch TV now. Cause niggas is streaming the fuck out that shit.
Thing, sir.
I ain't watching them games, so I can understand that.
Niggas be watching that shit. Niggas, everybody got fire sticks.
I'm saying, I'm only one person. I need to watch it. So I'm not something else to do. Let me go watch it.
Yeah, I feel. I feel like just imagine. Look, you know we get all the pay per views and shit. Just imagine how low pay per view sales is.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we watch all the. Hold up, the connected device is unable to access data on this device. All right. Well, nigga, I'm not trying to. Resume. My nigga. Thank you very much.
Resume, my nigga. Thank you very much. Hey, yo, you said you had something for me, Joe. I've been waiting.
What? Cheech or Lil?
No, nigga, we handled that before we had to lower that before the jump off. That wasn't for everybody, that was for y'all.
You know how I really thought it was gonna be?
You thought I was gonna throw it on the show?
No, I thought you was gonna have the big Joe drive,
Hey, Big Gerald.
Hey, Big Gerald. Oh,
Big Gerald.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nah, yo.
Oh yeah, you got.
I gotta get the computer together. I don't got the computer back up yet. The only way I can get the joints is in. But
hey yo, what y'all think about all that 420 hate yesterday?
I ain't have no. Pass me that microphone.
You ain't see people like, oh my god, y'all celebrating 420 and da da da, like y'all don't smoke every day. Like this is crazy, y'all. Like,
So the fuck what?
yo, do everybody celebrate your birthday when they don't fuck with you every day?
I'm gonna put it to you
like
hardcore Christians go to Jesus. Go to
Every
church
Sunday.
every Sunday.
And
Still
celebrate
celebrate
his
Easter and his birthday. Shut the hell up.
yeah. Hey,
Shut the hell up.
look, I said Thanksgiving. Like, damn, Thanksgiving started out over a whole slaughter of people for real, and then we still eat every year because
do
of
I
that
be
shit.
like, oh my God, y'all drink 364 days out the year.
Why you need St. Patrick's
Day? Oh,
shut that shit up.
Oh man, look.
Y'all
I
want
don't
this
say
white
nothing.
man breaking into y'all house?
I don't say
Yeah,
nothing
You
about
have a black
the
slave? Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
like the meme I put up said. I don't say nothing about the other 364 days you niggas be drunk all the time.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
You know how many holidays is for drinking alone? Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day, and y'all try to throw other nationalities and cultures into it. Like these are American-made fucking things.
like yeah, you just wanted a Corona. Stop
Yeah,
fucking.
the fuck out of here.
Like we was in a barbershop talk about it. I was like, bruh, Valentine's Day started as a massacre. Nigga, now
a nigga who didn't get his bitch.
yeah,
Let me
and
get
now
home.
everybody in the world owe their girl something on February 14th because this bitch ass nigga, for real. Like, and you obligated, nigga. Like, you got to, I'm sure. Nigga, you just gonna have some questions to answer if you ain't getting up Valentine's Day.
Niggas get married and still gotta celebrate goddamn anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut your bitch ass up. You probably one of the niggas celebrating
I happen to
goddamn
think
anniversary.
all the holidays came from stupid
Bullshit.
shit.
All the shit that we need to celebrate, we don't. Martin Luther King Day ain't bullshit. Black History Month isn't bullshit. It's just short as fuck. We need to celebrate Malcolm X Day.
Black History Month is bullshit. Because why should we? No, because why Black History Month? Why can't it just be like, nigga, learn Black History all the time?
Learn Black History all the
You're
time.
black. Learn it all the time. Like
that's kind of the same thing as saying you smoke every day.
Is it?
nah, nigga. Like, cause I don't think it should be.
Because at the end of the day, it's still no matter
Hey,
how
yo,
often you do it, don't do it. This is just a day to recognize it as one.
Yeah.
So no matter how much you should or shouldn't get your Black histories, this is a month to encourage you to get more indulged with Black history.
My personal stance on that is all of that shit is bullshit. But what I'm saying is, don't come after my bullshit day.
So
don't come after your bullshit day.
That's facts. But you don't feel
Like,
you don't
all
feel like
this
we
shit
should
is-
celebrate, like we should have Martin Luther King Day, Malcolm X Day, George Washington Carver Day, Obama Day.
But
oh yeah, it's gonna be hard.
President.
Nah, they're gonna push them all into one day for real. They're gonna be it's gonna be Black People Day for
They
real.
gave us a month. That's what it was.
I feel as though if it's in your spirit to celebrate anybody, whether it be any of those people you named or somebody less, you should do it any day that you
That's
possibly
facts.
can. So it's not really like a specific day. Like
Expect
whenever
this.
your heart desires, like yo.
Expect the
Cook
same
up
conversation
today,
in
yo.
August
Hey, yo.
when it's Nipsey's birthday.
Niggas celebrating on 4th of July, yo. Niggas be walking around with a bunch of red, white, and blue shit on and all that crazy shit for real. And we wasn't even motherfucking free.
Niggas be doing that.
Niggas
don't
be doing
even celebrate
Wasn't even-
Juneteenth though.
Yeah, niggas will look at Juneteenth and be like, huh? What's
that?
Juneteenth?
What was that?
What movie theater is that playing? Is it Key and Peele?
Is Denzel Washington is this?
Like,
What is
the
this right now?
No, like niggas will celebrate that shit every year. Flag the fuck up for real. And then at the end of the night, but won't stand up for the national anthem and all that other shit for real. Like, nah, nigga, you just stupid. You're stupid. You don't understand. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So leave me alone about my 420 if you still cooking on the grill 4th of July.
Speaking of
I'm gonna cook out on the grill 4th of July. But it's gonna be because it's hot that day. And my birthday in 4 days.
And everybody else that they grill up.
And I cook on the grill 365 days. For real. So yeah, fuck that flag and all that.
See, appreciate what you appreciate all year round, not on specific days. You see what I was saying about that? How he appreciates grilling. You do that shit every day, you know what I mean?
That's real.
If it was possible. But speaking of holidays and shit, speak about somebody who would have a holiday if the climate wasn't the way it is right now. Yo, how y'all feel about Kodak Black talking about T.I. and Tiny, yo?
We ain't talk about that
Oh,
already?
I ain't hear about him talk about
Yeah,
T.I.
see some additional things.
The expeditiously thing.
I thought we talked
Yeah.
about that for real.
The battle, I mean, the diss track.
Yeah,
I just seen some shit up. I put the video in the group chat where T.I. kind of defending niggas calling him a snitch for real. He kind of was like, nah, nigga, like y'all just look up my paperwork. And he was like, my name Clifford, da 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 da. For real. I was like, what? He was like, I was in Gen Pop.
I think T.I. said you.
Locked up after that,
Huh?
though. They got locked up recently for like some rape shit.
Nah, he got locked up at a border with guns and drugs.
Yeah.
That was.
Huh?
How do you get to?
You want the mic?
How do you get to a gun charge and drug charge at the border, yo? Like, how do you not know that that's not gonna go good for you?
Yeah, ain't nobody set him up with that one.
Like,
that was stupidity.
But the expeditionally thing, of course, he did a video for it, apparently. I ain't get to see that shit.
He ain't even really say nothing about them niggas. He just was like, nah, like how he always do.
Yeah, he was yeah, except for the part that I understood, which was that nobody even want Piggy. Fuck T.I. and all that, whatever the fuck that nigga said.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
He said something about his kids and everything, though, yo. Like, this.
Damn, I ain't catch all that for real. I gotta get a trip. I'm gonna listen to it with the captions on the TV. That shit gonna be like gurgle.
You gotta relax.
Inaudible screech.
Inaudible nonsense.
Yeah, nigga, I don't want that shit's stupid for real. I don't give a fuck if Kodak Black beef with T.I. I'm not even going. You know what? I entertain this shit about as much as I entertain KRS-One and Nelly.
Okay, nobody here, you know what you mean? Something.
Yo, I remember that shit.
What?
Mo!
Please.
Yo.
Yeah, no one in there.
He kind of did, yo. He said something about him on the Sprite commercial, being on the Sprite commercial and all that. He said something. You the one that sold out first. Talking about me and you. A couple years ago, you was obeying your thirst. It's like, ooh wee.
Yeah.
My phone died.
Dang, your phone
Disgusting.
Hey yo, cuz yo, I be forgetting to put that shit on the charger, yo.
Nelly was all right.
I'm gonna stop laughing with that shit.
Nelly was all right for 2 albums and 3 if you count the St. Lunatics first one.
I don't ever recall Nelly being all right. Well, I mean, he kind of was all right. He wasn't trash. He was all right. I ain't even about to do Nelly like that for real. Nelly was all right.
That first album in Nellyville.
I don't know, yo. It ain't. Nelly was never my cup of tea, yo. Nelly was never my cup of tea.
Country Grammar, yo.
And you can find me in St. Louis, rolling them up. Sipping bud. Oh, Bud Light.
Sipping bud, and getting bud, catching hood, need mud.
And show sugar. That might have been all right, yo. That might have been bars a little bit. Hey, yo, don't put the KRS-One Nelly beef on, yo.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
No.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna do it.
No, yo, we're not listening to this. I would talk loud as a motherfucker through that bitch. I'm like, filibuster. Star Wars, the opening credit.
I'm reclaiming my time. Yo.
Straight like that. I don't want to hear that thing for real. Like you can put on a random ass freestyle with yo. I don't care. That's Little Flip. Is he still alive?
Oh man.
Let's find out.
Yo said his Lil Flip still alive.
I mean, I wouldn't know what Little Flip doing with his life today.
Let's find out.
He probably in some green shit. I guarantee you he went in some green shit.
Lil Flip has a mixtape that just came out.
A month ago.
Yeah, I don't care. We ain't gotta
got 2 chains on this shit.
We ain't gotta go into it no further.
The cool with no.
3 weeks ago, he dropped a music video.
I don't care.
6 months ago, he dropped another.
Hey, yo, I do care, yo. Play it, yo. I do care.
Let's see how that goes. That's what I say, yo. Give it a chance, yo.
Music video or
the music video. No, that's 6 months ago. Played it 3 months ago, Joe. Well, 6 months ago, I still didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
It's a lot of other people.
Oh, that is 80 foes. I don't know who the fuck is that. 80 foes. Did I said that right, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, yo. 80 foes. Your phone is a bitch.
He got 80 foes.
Big T.
R.I.P. Big T.
Not Big Tub.
Yeah.
Big Terrence?
Hey, yo. Maybe he did this after the Rome battle.
Yo.
This can't be Lil Flip.
That's Lil Flip, yo.
I think that's Yo saying the hook.
You don't know.
This shit called hard, though.
Can't lie.
You ain't get one of those no time soon.
Yo, this shit hard. Yeah.
Should we be looking for Lil Flip, yo?
Hey,
So, yo.
Ho. Ho. Yo, this hard, yo.
Hey, yo,
Flip
Flip
the rap a little bit
got
on. We grading on a curve now because of what we used to.
I think it's because of what we used to.
Hey, yo, put it on the big speaker, yo.
Yeah.
In my way, with the police trying to run up in my place. Me and Flip making back-to-back plays. Call the plug, need a back-to-back play. Taking drugs and the stuff in my way. With the police trying to run up in my place. Back-to-back, back-to-back. Yeah, we make plays back-to-back, back-to-back, back-to-back. Yeah, I need me a pipe-flap. Back-to-back, back-to-back. Yeah, you know how we get at that. Back-to-back, back-to-back. Yeah, you know how we get at that. Back-to-back. Back to back, yeah, we make plays back to back, back to back, back to back. Yeah, I need me a pipe slap. Back to back, back to back. Yeah, you know how we get at that. Back to back, back to back. Yeah, you know how we get at that. If I take a L, I'ma make it back. Now my whole team is counting racks. I'ma smash your bitch and give her back. I'ma pop a pill and forget about all that. Running from the plug, I don't give him a call back. Got all this money, reason why I act all that. I was gold on my neck, yeah, I own that. Everything around me, you know that I own it. Let the plug, never seen the drought. Never, ever keep the work at your house.
Hey, yo, Flip came in fucking that shit up. I can hear me again.
Flip came in hard, but Yo definitely.
Oh, there. Hold up. Yeah, I'm back.
Yo definitely sound like Dundalk.
Yeah.
Yo sound like Dundalk for real.
He kind of look like Dundalk. Turn me up something.
Sound like South Baltimore.
Yeah, yo definitely a little Essexy.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta stop area categorizing. Yeah.
It's not my bad that
I'm
Bernie look like that.
Area change.
I'm sure he got bail to go to Rosedale.
Yo said he looked like the Dirty Journey.
I liked the Flip part though. Flip was jamming though. I actually was listening to
that
it.
shit was alright.
That shit was hard.
Yo, nowadays we done got so lazy. Remember when we actually used to like, I don't know if y'all did this or not, used to cut people verses out of shit? Like, if you was recording a tape and it was the part that you ain't like, you would just be like, all right, well, I don't need that part.
You was really
Stop
out here.
this shit.
Production.
Nigga, if I ain't like this shit, I ain't want to hear it. So it was like, don't have a feature I don't like.
I actually used to buy mixtapes with only verses on it. It'd be like best of Jay-Z verses. And I'd be like, yeah, that's what's up.
DJ P. Cutter.
Remember that Lloyd Banks mixtape? That first Lloyd Banks? It just was the best of Lloyd Banks for real. I think like I'm 80, move like I'm on wheels. I only know the presidents because they own bills.
Yeah.
My name Banks, but my uncle ain't Phil. My uncle ain't Phil. Nowadays you get that. Okay, I fucked that all the way up. It's cool. It's been a long time since I heard that.
But that's the same joint with
Hey yo,
gun you die by. No, that's not the same one.
Hey yo, can you please put on the Lloyd Banks Victory joint? I think when I heard that, I was like, yo, Lloyd Banks is a fucking phenomenal rapper.
It was a time where I thought Lloyd Banks was like the best rapper. It was a time where I was like, how you say people used to feel about Cassidy.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks was before. Yeah. He had his time as that one. Yo, you don't remember when like Lloyd Banks was the guy for real?
I just someone in an interview we did. Lloyd Banks and Cassidy. Like when I really, that's like 10th grade when I really started doing the music.
To put it on the big joint, huh? I'm high than never.
See, you can move around with them pounds and Berettas. Be a faggot. If I want it, I'm gonna have it. Regardless if it's handed to me or I gotta grab it. Don't make an ass out of yourself trying to stop me. I'm cocky, raps rock me, nigga. You sloppy, you know it up. He levels above you, nigga. I plug you, nigga. I never heard of you, nigga. Smoke you, nigga. I'm the one running for road. Rat no niggas is only gonna leave you smoke. So the only thing left now is toast for these cowards. I got no friends. Fuck most of these cowards. They pop shit till we start approaching these cowards while we lay around dollars. They lay around the
We all use the scenes to reefer. It's like what I call a bitch like she Queen Latifah. Sogging up the stash of street sweeper. Shit can get ugly in a masterpiece sneaker. Sliding through the ruckers with pride on the chuckers. So the spring break hoes coming from college motherfuckers. Yo, he used to be so hard. When it comes to paper, I blow the soul out of hero. Every rapper ain't a star and every plat ain't Burberry. I know the watch bothering your vision. Reaching, I put a dot on your head. Why party with a pigeon? Party. Rap has kind of evolved since then. Like, it still was hard though. Elite with 12. Yeah, because I don't think that was that good of a bar, but at the time I did. Garden the eggs! So that was hard. I'm going down in history, nigga, next to Wallace and Shakur. That was false. Oh yeah, I do remember you went through the Lloyd Banks. Yo, you used to love Lloyd Banks. I remember when that first Hunger for More came out and I ain't like it. And you was like, nah, nigga, this shit is great. And I'm like, yo, I don't like this shit. And you like, no, yo, this is good music. Like, I can remember we used to argue about that shit all the time. Lloyd Banks got some of the best mixtape series ever though, even till now. Like, I wouldn't say mixtape series. He had one of the best mixtapes ever. Yo, go back and listen to Lloyd Banks' Halloween Habit mixtape. That's a mixtape series, and all of them bitches was hard. Like, there's certain niggas that got hard mixtape series. Fab, the soul tapes. Yeah. Hard as a bitch. Man, that just was ruined. That leaf was awful. I got that all on camera for real. Yo. So yeah, y'all niggas, these joints be fucked up sometimes. And matter of fact, you backwood niggas too. Y'all motherfuckers that make the backwoods, y'all 5 packs
out of a 5-pack, I shouldn't only just use one. You bitches, the rest be Band-Aids for the one that I am using that got all the holes in it.
Yo,
Horse.
I feel you. I grabbed a pack of Outlaws the other day. I should have expected it, but that bitch had a sunroof in it. I had to get a Band-Aid and butter that bitch had a sunroof in it.
I hate these niggas for real. Like, niggas want to smoke leaves, yo. Why y'all keep fucking them up so much? Phil.
But yeah, you know, like
I could wake Phil up real fast for real. Nigga, mention something about the Anunnaki.
I love yo.
Hold up.
People don't know about yo. Shake my fucking
You want to go there,
hand, bro.
My nigga.
Would you like to go there?
Yeah.
People don't even know about
Phil woke now.
Actual. Oh wow, shit.
Yeah.
Literally woke.
Yeah.
You know what?
Damn, that was a double entendre.
Don't even ask me how.
The Anunnaki is like they're like the fallen angels of like it's deep, bro.
Hold up, Phil. You feel like explaining this shit, yo?
I'm listening.
Huh? Hey, yo, explain the Anunnaki shit, yo, while I roll up.
Let him finish explaining it.
Huh? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it was just like I just like came up on it like just learning about like different Egyptian like mythology and gods and things like that. So they're like the deities who still are like here, and then like they can. Don't you know how some cultures have like in the voodoo culture they have like Papa Legba and Baron Samedi. They're like deities that people can call upon and say, hey, look, I need your help. The Anunnaki are pretty much people that we look at as like mythical creatures, but they're actual people. Like they're actual deities that are here, and we can go to them and say. Hey,
and look, some of us are them.
And some of us are them, and
don't know.
And we really don't know it. And a lot of people don't realize until they're either gone or like they transcend to another plane, the ancestral plane. And once they get to that ancestral plane, some people realize, oh shit, I was supposed to be there doing this.
Like they believed that they was like the creators. They mixed us with them, and you know what I'm saying? So they mixed us with what was them other people that was there? They used to be they slaves, and the Anunnaki had like slaves or workers for real, and then they fell in love. They started messing with them joints for real, and they made us out of them.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the term of it, but it was like before humans were like the human race. Yeah, it was like another class of. It's all about conscious level too, because the certain level of your conscious level, like those statues of like 40-foot gods and like pharaohs, those were real people. Like they made those in the likeness of those actual people, and they were so tall because their conscious level was so vast and so wide that they were considered gods. They were considered people of higher being because they knew so much. They had so much knowledge.
That story, the whole Anunnaki story and everything is about us, not white people.
Yeah, facts.
And they found some scrolls like some shit they had back in the day. Like that? Yeah, and then it's pretty much like damn near the Bible story.
Yeah. Especially those lost scrolls from Timbuktu that they have said they can prove that shit happened.
Well, you referring, a lot of things that you find. First, the Anunnaki thing is Sumerian.
Well, Sumerians
rather than an Egyptian.
All right, I'm gonna put it to you like this: Sumerians. All of that was on the plane of Pangaea. Let's get that into our brains first and foremost. Africa wasn't a thing before it was different continents. It's not like Sumerians were supposed to be in North America. No, but if that was the breakaway when it did, they would have been in North America. Certain not Atlantis, but the Atlanteans, whatever you want to call them, they would have been in certain parts of Africa and stuff like that because that's where the so-called Atlantis was. So these people who we thought were lost tribes and didn't have any teachings, Timbuktu was the Mecca for all of these places and all of these different cultures to come and teach other things and sell their knowledge to other countries and other what do you want to call it? Tribes, I guess.
What time period are you talking about?
That's another thing. This is like way like 300 type times and like 200 AD. I mean not AD, BC type shit. Like before the story of Christ.
That's late, my brother.
You think so?
200 BC is so late in the actual timeline of things. You gotta think like 200 BC think about it like this. Moses was 600. And it was some time between Moses and or Abraham was 600. One of them was 600. Abraham was 600. And it was time between them and Jesus. So think how much earlier things were being taught.
Y'all think a nigga was really 600?
Yeah, facts. Just based off the shit that they weren't eating and that we eat now, they were living past 100 easily.
When I talk about Arya Stark, she would ever age she is in the show, yo. I'm not going to
easily, bro.
You know what I mean?
Easily,
whatever age Abraham is in the book, I'm just going to roll with it. I'm not going to try to pick apart that doctrine at the moment.
And also, well, our time measurements are different. So what we consider years probably was like seconds to them. So
why?
Easily, I don't know.
Time come from the earth going around the sun and shadows and shit. So how was time different?
As time went on, it became more man-made.
Right.
So
I just found out that the calendar was made by Catholics.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. So as time,
Catholics made the calendar.
Was the reason that particular calendar was accepted is because of the Catholic Church. Yeah, because it's more than one calendar. You got the Gregorian joint. You got
the Gregorian calendar is the Catholic calendar.
Is the Catholic calendar. Yeah. You got the Gregorian joint. Then you got the calendar with 11 months. I forget what it's called. Then you got the perfect calendar that we don't use because I guess it's too hard to math for everybody.
I thought the Gregorian calendar was the closest one to perfect because they were saying that when they first did the calendar and started putting in the leap year, the leap day. You know what I'm saying? The time started adding up. I mean, it started not adding up. All right, like say that we get days from the Earth's resolution, right? And we get years from the time it takes to go around the sun. But they were saying that the Earth's full day is really like 23 hours and some change. You know what I'm saying? Like not a full 24 hours. So they were saying that they made the calendar, and then after a while, like them couple hours started adding the fuck up to the point where it was like cold in spring. So they had to fix the calendar. So now that's why they put the leap year in there, and then every 4 years, and they was like every 100 years or something like that. I think they said that the year 2000 was a leap year that was perfectly divisible by 4, and it was it had finally got evened all the way up like how it was supposed to be for real. And I think that it was supposed to be a leap year that year, and then they took the day. I was just watching a video of Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about that.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, why don't we just measure the time by what it is instead of adding all these different variables?
Because motherfuckers
because we fucked up at one point and they want to control time.
Facts. That last part.
That's why they add all the variables in, is to make it so that this is not as easy of a concept to calculate as you think it would be, which in itself messes with your idea of your history. You feel what I'm saying? But I still want to hear what Phil had to say about that and not do that.
Facts.
You feel like talking, yo?
Yeah, I'm good.
Like,
go ahead, yo. Talk to the mic, yo.
What Chief said, as far as what Chief said, is that like your understanding, or do you have a different understanding of the Anunnaki?
You gotta talk into that joint.
To me, right?
You gotta talk a little bit into it.
Talking into it.
Yeah, like
to me, to my interpretation, right?
Yeah.
From my understanding is in the Bible, right? Keep on first. To me, in the Bible, how many times you see God got different names? Change the name a couple times, right?
Yeah.
It's not all the same God. It's not all the same God, right?
That's true. I've always believed that God was a woman.
It's more. Yo, I'm gonna say it like this, like it's like a family of it. It's not God. Like God is a title. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why it's reasonable. If you notice back then they had this God ruled this land, down like that. What they say, from my interpretation of it, when they say God is in the Bible and the devil, they brothers. Think about it. If you God Almighty, I mean, really think about this. If you God Almighty, you know what I'm saying? Why would you even create somebody that's gonna go against you? You know everything. You gonna find somebody gonna go against you. It's the buck and fuck up everything you got.
Like nobody ever wants
That
to.
don't make sense.
Nobody wants to address that within the Christian church, but to be like, okay,
because they don't have an answer for it.
no, because it makes, if you break it down into a human characteristic, it makes the God seem not as a desirable situation, because basically you're telling me that this being created everybody just to praise him and to be tested by something else. That's what you're saying. Like, that's the basis of the religion is, yeah, you were created because he knew that he knows everything, so he knows the devil's going to do what the devil's going to do, and you were created to be tested for your whole life to see if you want to tell him how great he was. That's how Christianity gets. That's how the story breaks down.
I mean, I guess, yeah, you can say that, but I mean, yo, for real, if you really even read it one day, you really sit back and think from a third person perspective, you read it for yourself, you like, it's gonna make sense. It don't. You God Almighty, you feel what I'm saying? You the Father, you the Creator. If you love me so much, you want me to do all these great things. Why would you even put me in this spot right here? You know this motherfucker roll around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Try to get me busy. It's like your kid. If you got a kid, you feel what I'm saying? You love your kid, you want the best for him. Why would you put him in a motherfucking room with a motherfucking anything? A killer, murder, rapist, the fucking devil. Look at how much sense that make?
Fact. So
That
never adds up. So like I said, that
don't make sense.
So what I'm saying, so and then people forget the parts that were taken out of the Bible. So you go back and look at the parts that were taken out of the Bible, you'll start to see similarities between the Anunnaki thing and the fallen angels, in which they mixed with the people and created giants, which is how you had the situation. Like, you know what I mean, Goliath getting hit with the rock. They never say Goliath was the only giant.
Right.
Like,
try.
Never said that. That's wild because they never said
Give yourself a ding, nigga.
I mean, you never once was like, yeah, yo, this 4'11" chick and this 4'11" dude had a 12'1" baby.
Not true.
Like, you don't.
Yao Ming parents is like 5 feet tall.
Yao Ming was created in a fucking lab.
He was. Your parents little as shit.
So, I'm talking about back then when labs wasn't cracked. Like, he came from a family of giants, and that lineage has to come from somewhere, regardless. And even if Yao Ming had a recessive giant gene, that gene had to come from somewhere at first.
It's called Andre the Giant.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that gene had to come from somewhere at first.
Honestly, I feel like they had like slicker shit than we had back then for real. They just didn't have an iPhone, yo.
I don't think they got the
Tesla. Nikola Tesla made the first
teleportation device.
That, and he made the first blueprints for iPhones and phones, period, in 1925. So I don't put it past anybody. And it's certain videos out there that like, and I believe he's like some type of an Anunnaki type person because the type of knowledge that this man has on energy. Yeah. On fucking energy.
Just energy is
just minerals.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
You said what?
Maybe we need to link together and where it's connect our shit with the time thing and understand that some of these people that we think were the greatest creators on Earth were the greatest recreators on Earth.
Tesla?
What did Tesla recreate? Right.
Hey, yo, they really broke in your shit and stole all your shit after they killed,
bro. Fucking that whole FBI CIA office that time right before Watergate, they went and raided this man's house, and then right after he died, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, Tesla had that shit.
We got fucking.
You mention of Atlantis earlier, right?
I did.
Do you think that the technology
I think Atlantis
used to make Atlantis?
I'm gonna give you my disclaimer.
Very, very advanced.
Yeah, yo.
I'm gonna give you my disclaimer
of old technology. We've been through this more than once.
Yeah, I think all the shit we've done before, yo. I think we living in the Tower of Babel times, yo.
Everything goes in
this Tower of Babel, yo. Niggas is trying to get to God, yo. They playing God and trying to get to God, and it's some fucked up shit going on in the streets. Like the world getting smaller. You dig what I'm saying? Planes and all that other shit. Like this is Tower of Babel right now. Like niggas trying to go to space and shit. Fuck, we trying to get to space.
What's wrong with that shit?
All right, so Atlantis is a lost city. Here you go. So when Atlantis so-called got lost or whatever, they said it drowned. It went underwater.
Right.
but it's still remnants of this city, so-called, to be found.
Yeah.
So if something went underwater and it was completely an aquatic type place, how the fuck does it drown? Like, how does everything just go away?
Well, no.
If I put a ball in the water,
flood,
and then when I pop it, the water goes inside the ball and then it drowns. That's not a hard.
Yeah, no,
Shit
yo, shit
y'all
like
just
the
said
earth
that
is.
they had this technology, right?
No, hey, yo, the earth's 70% water, yo. When it flood shit, it floods shit.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If these people are so knowledgeable on aquatics and they had this technology, did this place really disappear?
Cheech, we just finding out how.
Hey, yo, it's so many underwater civilizations.
Hold on, stop.
Oh, damn, that's your point. Why we ain't found it?
Exactly.
But it could be in the Mariana Trench.
Hold on, stop. Within
Bermuda
the last
Triangle is
3
very
years,
real. When people pass through that shit,
Even
nothing
with-
ever comes back.
even with all our technology, within the past 3 years, we just figured out how the water came down and created like the Grand Canyon and all those canyons that we had in the process that it happened. So even with all our technology now, we just figuring that out.
They don't like
So
it.
do you think that it's not possible that back in the day they had a lot of technology, didn't know this happening was going to happen, and they got wiped the fuck out? That's not a hard.
No, so you mean to tell me these motherfuckers with the technology didn't know that this weather, but we can predict the weather and that shit be spot on?
Hey yo,
we can't predict the weather.
They told me that it was gonna rain the other day and it fucking rained.
No. I'm not saying that they couldn't, but at the same time, it should like that we don't predict all the time too. I'm just saying that the Earth, the Earth only like 30% land, yo. Sometimes this shit burp or fart or do something and water shift. You know what I'm saying? And every now and then, some place that was land end up being water. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Even with that.
Like the deserts wasn't deserts at one point in time.
So you think they predicted? Let's go even conspiracy theory. No matter what answer you give, do they think they predicted the levee breaking? They knew the hurricane was coming. They didn't predict the levee breaking.
All right,
so shit can still happen, even though you know some shit coming.
Hey yo, you like say they said the Sahara Desert was like a jungle. You dig what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden that bitch is dry as a motherfucker. And it's big as a motherfucker. So that means they went through a drought that lasted until now. I mean, people was probably there. They said Antarctica was a jungle too. It was like a rainforest for real. They finding tropical ass shit. How's you digging in the ice and finding fucking monkeys and shit?
Do y'all believe y'all know that the world can shift, right?
Yeah, that's what happens. And when the world shift, or every now and then one of them super volcanoes explode, and then it'd be like an ice age or some shit.
What y'all just said with the world shift, I honestly believe the Bermuda Triangle is a real thing. So with that being said, I believe Atlantis is a part of this Bermuda Triangle some fucking how.
Nah, yo, I don't believe in the Bermuda Triangle.
Pete.
I've been through the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, people go through the Bermuda Triangle every day, yo. That shit is from Florida to what? What's it? The one of them.
It's not there no more.
What? The Bermuda Triangle?
Because we had a polar shift.
Well, either way, yo, I think it's more about when stuff goes through, right? I think it's like a high level of magnets or something like that, like magnetism or something like that. Because they always say the first thing to go is they stare it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they be out that bitch blind. They don't know where they're going. They end up going the wrong way for hours and then trying to find their way back. And shit happens in the water. You know what I'm saying? Or shit happens in the air. Just imagine, yo, you flying and then your GPS go blank and you're just in the air over water. Everything fucking look the same. And nigga, you trying to turn around and find something that look like something, and nigga, you just out that bitch, and eventually you run out of fucking gas. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bermuda Triangle is a thing, but I don't think it's like this supernatural being or force field or whatever teleportation. I don't think it's a black hole. I think it's just a place where the energy is different there. Like, hey yo, they got places on the earth right now that it's like a pond, right? And every fish that go in the pond dies. And they test the water, and they're like, well, there's nothing wrong with the water. They test the plants and shit in the water, and all the plants are dying and shit. Nothing can live in this water, but they don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Some shit just inexplicable, yo, and they got all the shit to do with the way that the earth be shifting and shit like that. Like, I just know that shit crazy, yo. I feel like the main thing is, as people, we don't know shit, and we just speculate.
We don't.
And I just feel like that everybody
can't say that.
Yes, we can. Because everything is a theory. And a theory is a theory because it ain't proven. Else it would be a fact.
Okay.
Everything is fucking theories. You got the Big Bang theory. You got the Pangea theory. You got the other theory. You got all these theories. That means we theoretically don't know a motherfucking thing for real. Like,
that's facts.
Like, to where though we talk about this shit all the time. Like, all right, like say space and all that other shit for real. Like, I don't think that we really be out that bitch like that. I think we be really, really high in the air. But I don't think we really, really know how to get to shit like well, they just said the moon is in our atmosphere.
Yeah,
so it would explain if they did go to the moon, why they did go to the moon.
Well, where
don't mean you can go further than that, motherfucker.
Our moon and the Earth is like in this strip called the habitable strip, the habitable space orbit.
Right.
It's like the only living space that's like comfortable enough to be far away from the sun to where we ain't.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Cold as fuck, but we close.
Yeah, we not sizzling.
Sizzling all the
we ain't
time.
Venus.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
We could die. So it's like
all that shit, yo. Like, all right, look, you heard the theory. Like, all right, nigga, we in a dome.
Facts, we are.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly am starting to believe that more and more for real. Because, all right, look. When you say, all right, we live in a dome, right? It sounds fucking crazy as a bitch, right? When I say it. But if I say, hey, yo, in Genesis, in the Bible, one of the first things they talk about is the dome. Like, would I still sound crazy? Like, because that was one of the first things Joe did. God created a firmament to separate the waters from above and the waters below. A firmament is a solid enclosure, a safe, vault, a dome. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure enough, we probably do live in a big ass snow globe, yo.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't think we know. I don't think niggas know for a motherfucker. Like, I think people want you to believe certain shit. At the same time, it's like how, like, all right, if you want me to believe this Bible, for real, like, it say in this Bible that we live in a dome. But y'all don't, like, acknowledge that part, for real. Like, what is it? Like, why we don't talk about that much? Like, they kind of sweep that shit under the rug and be like, no, don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to this part. But nah, it say when he was making this joint, he put a cap on it. So all the water, the waters don't mix. Separate them waters for that water. And do that mean there's water up there?
I mean,
because they say something about poking holes so the rain and they know what to say. I just know that shit crazy, yo. Like, yeah, like that shit crazy. I just know that I don't think we know shit. Like, you can't tell me we live around all this water, Earth 70% water, and then we know 8% of the 70%. Like, that sounds like we don't know shit. So you can't tell me we like, they be like, yeah, we found a new planet. How? Nigga, you don't know what the fuck going on in the Mariana Trench. That's right there. You can't tell. Nigga, y'all only know 8% of the shit in the ocean. So how are you sitting here telling me that you know about all these planets and galaxies and all the type of shit? Nigga, no, you don't. You're not telling me that shit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, my man. The champ is here. I see.
what station you with?
Radio? Yeah, yo, that shit crazy as a motherfucker, yo. I be tripping on that shit. Like, some shit just don't make sense to me, for real. So, it's like, what you supposed to think?
Man, you kind of gotta find something that you feel comfortable believing in. And you believe in that, you feel me? And when people have a conversation like this where they feel differently, you just gotta remember why you believe in what you believe in. Stick to that, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Nah, I dig it. Yeah.
End of the day, try to do what's right by your conscience. And it is what it is, and everything else is just negotiable or free will.
Yeah. That was what I was going with the thirds thing, though. Everything is a fucking third. So that means we really don't know shit. I mean, honestly, if everybody died 3-4 times for real, we wouldn't know. Because that's really what happened. Everybody died like 3 or 4 or 5 times for real. Like the last one we know of is the Ice Age. Like, but who's to say it wasn't 100 Ice Ages?
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at some point in time, what they say all the people that survived the Ice Age went to? It was like some warm spot in some random ass place, and that's how they survived the Ice Age. But it was only like 500 of them niggas in the whole world. Yeah, like it was like I don't know the numbers, so I don't want to keep spilling that shit like that. I just know that during the Ice Age, it was like a small ass number of people left, and niggas came back from that shit. But who to say that shit ain't happened like 4 or 5, 16, 100 times already?
So how many of them people you think was related?
A lot.
I mean, after a while, all of it was.
Damn.
Like, if
That's
you
the thing,
go
sir.
away with 10 people, they probably people you know now.
I mean,
Well, you can get your hands on and save.
It's real.
And then like, oh fuck, we need more people. You always was cute, cousin Kelly.
oh
shit.
Oh shit! This nigga
Oh,
just
shit.
shit.
Oh, wow.
And now you are here today.
I mean, it kind of had to be that because if everybody was on that boat with Noah, it had to be some ancestral shit going on with everything.
Hey, yo, can I ask y'all a question?
Big fan.
Do y'all really believe that man put 2 of every animal and all that shit on a boat?
No.
I'm just asking.
No.
That sounds just like just a little bit like some fairy tales.
Scientifically, right? Scientifically, if I wanted to make myself believe it under the scientific basis of things, what I would say is that due to evolution, we had more animals now than we had back then.
Yes.
So when we thinking, he took 2 types of everything, more animals now than we had back then. So we thinking like he had 2 types of everything.
We got way more animals.
We thinking like, yo, he had 2 pit bulls and 2 German shepherds.
That's what I'm thinking. Like
no, he had 2 canines, which covered wolves, dogs, and all that shit.
All dogs come from the same dog.
Scientifically, you can make yourself believe that, but within my actual, like, what I actually believe, nah, yo, you can't even tell me a flood happened everywhere because
that worldwide flood.
Right.
Like, come on, that's
No.
a big ass flood.
Yeah.
All that land got flooded. And
I mean, yo,
one piece of land.
The earth is the majority water.
But then that shit just went away.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit
what
just went
happens.
away. So exactly.
We wouldn't know because we just the
That
bodies.
shit didn't happen.
Who's to say the Atlantic Ocean wasn't over on that side?
That shit didn't
At one
happen.
point in time.
No, what he's saying is you got a bowl
A bowl,
or a dome.
a dome,
You flood the dome.
flooded dome.
Where the fuck did the water go?
I don't know the water.
You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know part of what he's saying. Like, yo, come on.
I mean, we wouldn't know where the water. I get what he's trying to say, but how would you know where the fuck the water was going and everybody died? Like, who lived to tell the story?
You guys true.
Like, I get what you're trying to say for it. It just seemed.
No, but he's saying like physically.
Hey,
where
yo.
did the water go? But physically,
Maybe it went to fucking Antarctica. That shit wasn't like, yo, that shit is covered in fucking mountain high blocks of ice, which is water, and it froze. And it used to be a fucking jungle. Apparently, it might went there. It might went there.
that's the theory.
All right, I ain't think about that.
That's the theory.
I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
mean, but is Antarctica that spot or is Antarctica the wall? Or would it just went out to the walls?
I don't know. I
Look,
don't
like,
like,
you know,
you know, for real.
until I know the
Because you gotta
fucking
stay
space.
within the.
I don't know how to think about the shit in this fucking. I see where y'all.
I say you gotta stay within the same doctrine. So if you saying it's a dome, where the water go? If it's not a dome and the water magically went away, how come we don't do that no more?
If it's a dome, it got to be a drain.
Oh wait.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, water go down the hole.
Yeah. But even with it being a dome,
They say it's like underwater ocean. I mean, underground oceans and shit. Like they say it's an ocean in the middle of the earth.
Yeah,
That's like the size of like the Atlantic Ocean.
yeah, it's the underground ocean shit is dope. I saw that on Netflix on Blue Water.
Yeah. So if it's an ocean underwater for real, I mean, if it's an ocean underground, then maybe that's where the water went.
It just get deeper and deeper.
What? Like
Like the water seep in.
Yeah, I mean, go through the dirt and just keep going down.
But
It's
like
like a regeneration.
but what I was saying about that, like with that theory, physics, like in physics, it's not probable. But at the same time, under the official theory, we are a ball with water on it, spinning around, and the water never goes flying off.
That's
So
stupid.
so
And
both
we're
of them
going
have
really
physics,
fast. We're
common
going
sense.
16.
We're going 1,000 miles per hour in one direction, 1,000 miles per hour spinning, and we 1,000 miles per hour like this, and then 1,000 miles per hour like that.
Yeah.
And everything is doing that. So everything is going around. The sun is doing that. The sun is doing that, and the whole galaxy is just traveling through infiniteness at 1,000 miles per hour. But I don't never get this.
I just know for whatever.
Wildest shit in the world, man.
I just know for whatever reason, like every now and then, they come out and be like, you know what? We was wrong, and the moon is actually right there. You know what I'm saying? So who's to say we ain't been wrong about a lot of shit?
That's what makes me mad about like scientists. Like when these scientists are old and experienced, I'm like, these motherfuckers
It's just
been around for 80 years on a planet that y'all keep telling me is 13 million years old. You don't live long enough to know shit.
Yeah.
You live long enough to have theories that you can spread to other people, and hopefully your theories will live on so we can possibly find some shit out. You particularly don't know shit.
You don't know a motherfucking thing for real. Because what they said, they came up with the Earth being round in the 1400s. That nigga ain't had no fucking, he ain't had no fucking spaceship. You know what I'm saying? What is it, Aristotle or one of them niggas for real? That nigga ain't had no fucking spaceship to be like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, this shit is round. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we going on some shit that happened in the 1400s when I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing or what poppy seeds he got into or whatever the fuck was going on. I just know that I don't think niggas know shit. Cause you can't tell me enough about nothing. You can't tell me what niggas when niggas found out about the duck-billed platypus, they was like shocked. They didn't know what the fuck it was. They thought it was a fucking joke. That means that it's shit on this earth that you still don't know what the fuck it is.
Yo, they came out with some shit, you know, the whole high science thing as far as like the molecular and the physical science shit. They got this shit called a neutrino, which is basically like proof that a particle, there's a certain type of particle on Earth that can be is fast enough where it's almost like it's omnipresent, where it's here and there at the same time, because that's how fast it can be.
Yeah.
So the idea of the omnipresence of God, we're just coming into the scientific hints toward it being possible. You know what I mean? So it's still stuff that was there, that was hints towards the future that we don't know yet.
I don't think we know shit, but it's 8 o'clock, yo.
And it's Sunday.
And it's Sunday on the East. Yeah, yo, we rambled on y'all niggas this episode for real. But
Hell
that's what it
yeah.
is. Faith City Podcast for real. This your boy Cheetah. Got Buzz.
Audio by Arson, aka Brandon Scott.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Out.
Cheese and Chef Fame Song with tape glasses.
We out. I was about to hit the button.
Yo,
Yeah, yo, we don't know shit, yo.
that's what I be trying to tell everybody. The niggas like think I'm wild when I be like, they're like, oh, the scientists say it, and I just be like, the scientists don't know shit. The scientists got theories about what the previous scientists left them, and they don't really understand what them niggas was trying to convey at all the time anyway, so it normally end up changing in theories. Like, niggas said Anunnaki, and I immediately woke up like, oh, you want to go there?
Like, yo, we should talk about that shit more next episode for real.
What?
The Anunnaki
Like shit like that.
Oh,
Like shit in general like that.
I ain't really talking religion.
That's not really religion. That's like science is a history thing. Religion is the basis of understanding the belief system of your history. So that's like the Anunnaki thing is along the lines of Sumerians having that picture of that nigga that looked like he was in a spacesuit before we ever went to space. Like, like that shit is like, yo, all right, what the fuck is going on here?
And it still look old though. But you like, what the fuck?
And then the Bible talk about the giants and the whole Anunnaki side of it. They talk about the giants.
It's a lot of similarities. But this is my thing.
Historically.
I don't think dinosaurs are real. Because how the fuck did they reproduce? Some of them.